Alright, so today we're back in the garage. What a surprise. And my parts are in for the bike. Stator, rectifier, gaskets, some all over there. And I've never done one of these before, but we're going to work out exactly how hard it is in a minute. What have we got here? It's an RMStator rectifier. Now what do you get here? The keyring and what's that other thing? Comes with new wires, new pins, because they tend to burn out sometimes on your bike. We've got a sticker. Grease to prevent corrosion in connection terminals. Well, that will come in handy. Now, I'm more of a car guy, to be honest. I don't really work much with bikes, just because I haven't had to. The gsxr's sort of survived all the years I've owned it. Alright, so that's this thing. Save that for later. We've got wires and stator. It's quite heavy. Not heavy, but it's got some weight. Alright. Get all this back over there, out of the way. And let's get all this apart, yeah. It's not from the bike. Don't care. We'll undo these two. You know what, guys? Forget the gloves. We don't need gloves. Maybe later if it gets really dirty. But for now, we don't need gloves. That one's out. This one under here, or under there, if you can see it. I'm guessing you can. Crack that one. Here we go. Never taken this side of the bike apart before. Just never had to. I actually get really upset when I have to take stuff like this off. It's never been off, but I mean the bike's got about 43,000, somewhere around there. And it's never been off, so time has come, I guess. If we use this, we'll leave them there. What a guess. Beautiful. Your bike probably won't have one of these unless they put one in aftermarket. It's like a frame slider. Never had to find out if it works, and I'd probably like to keep it that way. Essentially they just cut a hole right there. What we are going to need is a flathead screwdriver, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. There's one right under here, and you sort of just find the little opening and you stick it in and you swivel it a bit, and you be very careful because it's only plastic, and you wiggle it and it just comes out. Got the same deal. Got the same deal happening here. So you just sort of just nudge it, trying not to lean on your fairings. The bracket will fall, that's okay. Under here, I don't know if you can see them, there's two just in there. You just press in. I'll try to do it with one hand and a light, and so you just sort of press it in like that, and then it just comes straight out. So I'm going to do that for the next one without you guys. Thank you. Maybe with you guys. Here we go. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll get that out. We'll make sure we clip that in better next time. Oh, better than the last guy anyway. So now, bit I hate, it sort of just unclips from here. Give it a little gentle wiggle. Just take a look in there. Alright. Sometimes there we go. It's filthy. Let's get rid of it. Put it somewhere safe. Look at that. Look at that shine. I love this colour. I did want an old Gixxer when I bought this bike. S-Rad, if you know what an S-Rad is. 98, 99 fuel injected one would have been nice, but at the time I would have bought a carb one. Just couldn't find a good one. And I had my Maloo, my daily, and yeah, I was driving my Maloo as a daily. It's cost me 70 bucks every 2 days in petrol, and I went, fuck this, funk this. Sorry, I forgot I can't swear. And I seen this with about 9,000 Ks, and I bought it, and the rest is history. Alright, so there you'll get it, undo all these little chrome 8mm. Make sure you're turning the right way. I believe this is the stator cover. Yep, that side's the stator cover. Told you guys, I'm a noob. I don't know about bikes, man. Everything I know about cars I pretty much taught myself. I had a little help from my dad. He was an old school mechanic. But you know, his lack of English essentially, it's what forced him to sort of move out of that trade. But he still knows a lot of good little things that help me out. They're not all the same length. Oh no, they are the same length. Just keep an eye on that, because it can become a pain in the ass later. Just hope I ordered the right gasket, guys. Alright, so we've got the 3 little ones. I'm thinking it's going to be 3 little ones. I'm always very, very careful around these covers. I will cry if they get scratched or damaged in any way. I wonder how many views that'll get me. Grey man crying. Jigsaw squid cries over his jigsaw. Please come off and don't break. It's moving. It's moving. I like to leave it from somewhere else, but somewhere where it's not going to scratch. Maybe we can do one of these ones. There we go. There we go. Oh no. It's alright. Oh, I heard that seal break. We'll just grab it from that bolt. Maybe that's not a good place. Remember, do not scratch anything. That is the main goal here. I don't care if it takes me 2 hours to get it off. Just gotta not scratch anything. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, we're leaking a lot of oil. Oh shit. I don't care, we'll clean it off. Let's just get it off first. It's been held in. Anyway, it's not part of this. What we are going to do, but if we'll get some more light in here, is we'll prop this up. That's how I do it. Normally put it on this. It gets nice and high. Gonna do it. And you know why we're gonna do it? Because we have no choice. Okay. I see the plugs now. I'm just gonna try to do it by hand, guys. It's pretty tight in here. Come on. Oh, there's my light. Come on, light. Stay there. Get that from in here. Push that in. It clicked. It clicked. And it's out. And it's out. That means this is free. There's another piece of the puzzle. Just got to free this cover somehow. I want to lever off that. Here, there's a lever point there. That side's off, so we'll lever it. But where's it going to lever to? Where's it going to lever? On the radiator hose. Just wiggle the shit out of it. It's got to come off from the top, mate. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's good, but this side's not bloody off yet. So it's a bit strange. Oh, I'm just going to keep gently levering it from where we probably shouldn't. Here we go. Here she comes. Follow this wire. I don't know if it's original or not, but I like to reuse the zip tie. So we'll just undo it like that. A zip tie before we lose it. Zip tie. All right. Yeah, we fried it. All right, so let's undo all this. Here's one. There's two. There's three. All right, see if we can do it like this. Make sure that's exactly the right size before I do stupidity. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see if we can get it on then. Just doesn't want to go on. When you put it this way, oh, there it goes, it went up. Oh, she cracked. Take that off. Nothing I need to. Anyway, you go in there. I think it's a good time to make sure we have the right gasket. The place I bought the stator from ran out of gaskets. I couldn't order it from there. Ooh. Okay, so we are back. We're back. We had to get a new stator because the one that got sent out was wrong. Had the wrong plugs on it. You'll probably notice it if you look back in the video. I did order a kit from an Australian company that sells the RMStator products. RMStator. And in the end, they had no gasket, so I bought a genuine gasket. They sent me the wrong stator. I had to return it, buy a stator from somewhere else. This is a rectifier. Apparently they're meant to be decent ones. And we're back here. I've just cleaned my mating surfaces. There. Yeah, that's better. There. And down here. We'll give it another little wipe out. We're gonna attempt, because remember, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So we're gonna attempt to put this stator in. Just a little bit of gunk down there. I'd like to get it. We're gonna attempt to put this stator in and see how that goes. So I'm gonna say if that goes here, like so. That's gonna have to go down here somewhere. It doesn't like it. We're gonna have to move this around to the next one. So if we move this around, that means it'll be over here. Move this here. Doesn't really work good like that. It sort of has to sit here. Can this move a bit? Yes, you can. Oh, she's tight. Tuck that right under there. Question is if I do that. Yeah, it's sitting flat. I will loosely put these in by hand. Not yet, I've got to put Loctite. Right, so we'll put a little bit of Loctite. Just needs to shift a touch. This one. These are not something you want to come apart. I mean, I only use ugga-duggers, if you know what ugga-duggers are, because I don't know, I've been in a workshop for a long time and I know what I'm doing, at least I believe so. You're gonna need this extra little bit of length. So this clip can fit down nicely like that. Beautiful. So we'll try to get this one in because it's not actually in. There's one. There's two. This is what I call the torque wrench of John. Yep, that's 80 right there. It's 80 right there. And this one. It's amazing that these two size Allen keys, whatever they are, can do so much on a bike like this. I'll take that out. A little bit there, a little bit there. Seems to be all in place. We'll just put this out here for now. Shit. Just got to pull that off quickly because that wire. Got to fix this now. Make sure this is in the right spot. That wire has to go this way. And we'll pull it back out. Stop being a pain. Stop being a pain. Making me upset. Oh, there we go. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes. Oh, I forgot to put grease, guys. Put a little grease around here. That seems to be going in. I think that's us, mate. I think that's us. Don't worry, I'll clean you. I'll clean you when we're done, mate. Spilt all the oil out of the engine the other day when I moved the bike. That was fun. Nothing like a big puddle of oil on the floor when you don't need it. Start putting all these 8mm back in. Nip, 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 nip. One I forgot to tighten. Nip, nip, nip. All right. We're going to clean this out a little bit. Just wipe it. Make sure there's nothing there. Just an O-ring that sort of seals this. So I worked out, well, I think I worked out what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab this, which I don't like doing. Oh, we got it out. Ah, we did, we got it out. What a pain in the ass. This will be easier. Start a pin. Start a pin. Start a pin. Wipe this crap out. This old crap. What we're gonna do, so we're gonna put our washer on. It's backwards now. We've got to go this way. We're gonna do that. That was so close, guys. So close. That way. We're going to put our gear in. We're going to spin it. Alright, we're in. We'll put our bearing in. Put our bearing in. Alright, so that's in. GoPro keeps overheating, which is a big pain in the ass. Install the washer. Push the bearing back. Seal this with some grease. hate grease. I think this has a right or a wrong way. That's in, a little bit off. Still beautiful. Here are 3 bolts, 3 8mm. Bit of Loctite. And that's together. All you have to do is get a 14mm. Start the process of draining this oil. Most of the oil already fell on the ground. Speaking of falling on the ground, this bracket sat like that. So get our 10mm. Our 10mm, we'll take this apart. Oh, she's tight. It's probably a nut and bolt, eh? No, it's not. That'll be that. So this is getting replaced by that. Now it looks like looks better, I guess. Doesn't give it much thread to go onto. It's got enough. It's got enough. Get on there. It's always better to put them on by hand first. Stops you from cross-threading them. Now this has got a bit of movement. I tightened it up a bit too much. Take 2. Now this has got a bit of movement. And that plugs into that one. And that one plugs into the other one. And I believe these are my 2 bolts. We're gonna go with that. How is this gonna fucking fit here? Right? It's gonna go up and in. We've got to make sure we put these wires in a spot that we're happy with. Is that going to tuck up and under? No, it's not. It's just not, because that's going to be all the way up there, and this isn't going to allow it to be in. So what do we do here, guys? Do we turn this around? I think that's what we have to do. So I love how they give you all these instructions with this stuff. Considering it's aftermarket as well, it's not factory, it's not designed to fit like factory. You'll work it out. It's all good. You'll work it out. You know what you're doing. Oh, it's either this way or the other way. It doesn't really have many options, does it? I don't know. It fits now. It's touching the frame, but come on, guys, is that the best we could do with this? With touching frames and holy moly! You go back into there. See if my fairings even fit. That will be going to be something we have to look at. Will my fairings fit? Yes, my stator might fit. But will my fairings fit? Oh, it must have been this one because it was missing one. Yeah, because that one goes straight in. Now, gotta start considering these wires, I reckon. Down here. I might need to space that out. I don't know if I like that touching the frame, eh? I definitely don't like it touching the frame. And you don't fit the other way, so wow. Powered by RMStator, eh? Wow, that's all I can say. Wires aren't too bad there. Definitely have to leave it down. Definitely will have to put some washer or something in there. Just hold it out just a little bit. It doesn't need a big washer. It does need something. So I found this washer. It's by no means perfect. But it should do what we need it to do. Hopefully, maybe. We're not touching the frame. Plenty of space. What about 3 mil, 4 mil? That one's in. If we move it up here, we still have space. Yeah, tiny bit. I'm gonna move it back down. I'm gonna move it back down there. I feel like it sits better there. Haven't even checked if the wires actually are still long enough to do what they need to do up there, but it's sitting pretty. RMStator. Now we got these two here, they have to go into each other. with my gigantic hands. Oh Jesus, waiting for the tank to fall down, smash my arm. My arm's not long enough to go the other way. I should have plugged it in before. What a smart person would have done. Alright, it's plugged in. This one goes up to there. Oh, that's in. I'm hoping this still fits on, guys. It's not that piece. It's the other piece. Alright. The wires don't seem to be in the way of anything. We'll just take a look from the other side. Make sure my camera's still running. Yes, it is. Oh, hit the tank. Everything seems to be fine there. Put this back here. This zip tie was holding everything up, so we will put the zip tie there again. Sort of ran around the fuel rail. Look at that. Alright, no need to tighten that too tight, it's just there, it's just to hold. It's tight. I think everything will fit on. Oh yes, we've got to tighten this, guys. We've got to tighten this. I'm going to clean off this bolt. And put it back in. You know what? I've got to do the R4 trick. I'll fold it up. All the oil wants to go down this way. And then we'll take this off and we won't get oil all over our exhaust. And it's just better. Look at that. I would have stuffed my exhaust. Remember YouTube? Can't swear. Can't swear. And I swear like an angry sailor. 90% of the time. Now I'm covered in oil again. I'm not happy. I don't like being covered in oil, believe it or not. Come on. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do it. You know? You can stay in there. Get our new filter. Usually I like to replace my filters with K&Ns, but local parts store only had this Max R, Super Max R. Okay, so this is what we're going to use today. Pain in the ass because that one there, the K&N one, it's got the little nut here where you can just take on and off, and this one is a bit more of a pain to get off. Give where the seal goes a bit of a wipe and a clean and make sure there's nothing on it. Okay, I'm going to wipe underneath here and down here so I don't find any oil on the ground later. Alright, now I'm covered in oil again, and we're just going to get a bit of old oil, rub it around on the seal. I don't know the way you guys do it. I've been doing it like this in my cars for many years, and I'm just not going to change now. In there, everything's red today, eh? Red stator, red oil filter. Get rid of that crap. Tighten that on there as tight as you can by hand. I'd always do it as tight as my hand allows. If you got a little girly grip, just get your mum down and get your mum to give it a twirl, alright? She'll make a man out of you. Alright. So I'm going to say that's good enough. What else do we need to do? Mate, I think we can put all in this and start it, guys. Alright, so I'm going to save you the grief of having to watch me put a battery in. I'm sure you all know how to do that. So I'm just going to do that and I'll be back. So, moment of truth, battery's in, oil's in, stator, rectifier's in. Well, that's great news. Alright, what goes where? Seat back on. These two are for the seat. Just go in like that. One on each side. Put this piece in. Put this piece in here. Remember, it's on plastic, guys. It doesn't need to be too tight. Just turn it, give it a nip, and that's it. That's it. I see so many people breaking bolts and stuff, fairing bolts and engine bolts and all sorts of bolts on motorcycles. There's just no need for it to be that tight, guys. Trust me. Good person will clean this before they put it on, a nice person. I'm just gonna send it. What we are going to do is we're going to degreaser a bit down there. I dropped oil by accident the other day. Then I'm going to come back in and put this fairing on. All right. What goes where? You know this one goes here. We'll start there. The hardest thing I find to do here is put in these horrible clips. So we're going to start there. well, we still have movement in all the panels. Now we've already put this on incorrectly, so we've already stuffed up. Bigger one goes here. So they're two different sizes. Bigger one goes there. It's very hard to see. It still has to clip in a bit. And that one goes up in there. Alright. And slot this back into place. Make sure it all just come together when you get it the right way. I'm gonna have to lay down and make sure we got it the right way. That's the bottom one, that's why. Now once you get it in the correct order, it literally just comes together. Always put the dirtiest one at the bottom, because chances are that's where it came from. This goes behind. Put the little plastic clip in, and I like to turn them that way so they'll look the same. Okay, around to here. Well, I know these two go here. Alright. If you're taking them off as much times as me, you will know too. Front bit's clipped in properly, that's good. I'm guessing this one's the long one. Yes, it is. I'm going to find out in a minute. And this one goes down here. And we just tighten them all. I like to make sure everything's sitting right here before I tighten it, because you can manipulate it a little bit from here. That's not in, see? There we go. Remember, just nip them up. They don't need to be tight. They are not holding the bike together. Made sure this one was tight. Made sure that one was tight. Last bolt, and I do not have any. Look, that's an 8mm socket. I do not have any bolts left, and that is exactly the way you want it. Alright, so after spending the best part of half an hour to search for these, because they went in the Club Sport, because I took my daughter for a drive in it and I didn't want it to crush them, so I moved them, put them in a safe spot. It was apparently too safe. Anyway, you just sort of see here, they sort of got a tab, and here they got this little thing here, another tab I guess. And Velcro, 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 Velcro. And the Velcro actually does a really good job. You just got to sort of swivel this onto the seat, into there, while that's in place there, pop that in, and you sort of hear the Velcro grab. And you know you're good. Alright. that's it. We're all done. She works. I'm back on the road. Got that little cool RMStator thing showing there. I don't even really need to wipe it down. It's pretty clean. Well, we done it, guys. We got a bike working again. I'll go back to making my stupid videos. And happy days. So enjoy next time. Next time we're going to do them brakes because they're really, really low. But we're going to drive it like that, ride it like that this week. And yeah, see you back next week, I guess. Later.